What if I told you most people haven't had a single real thought in years? They just repeat what they've been taught, what they've been told to believe. Everyone consumes ideas, but almost no one truly thinks anymore. We were raised in a loop, schools that train you to copy, not to question, universities that prepare you to obey, not to create, and jobs that turn you into machines, efficient, silent, replaceable. I don't mean to offend anyone. I understand. This world is hard. Not everyone has the luxury to quit their job or chase some dream. But here's what I can't understand. Why do we defend this cycle? Why do we pretend it's normal that our creativity dies the moment we graduate? Maybe the world has taught us helplessness. It made us believe we can't change anything, so we stop trying. But maybe the real revolution doesn't start outside. Maybe it starts inside your own mind. A quiet rebellion, when you stop repeating and start questioning. When you ask why before you follow. When you think, not because someone told you to, but because you choose to. Thinking freely doesn't mean being right. It means being awake. The world doesn't need more followers. It needs more thinkers. And maybe that's where freedom truly begins. Most people live their entire lives without ever asking the most important question. Why? As children, we asked it all the time. Why is the sky blue? Why do we sleep? Why can't I stay up late? We questioned everything, not because we doubted, but because we wanted to understand. But as we grew older, the world taught us to stop. It replaced curiosity with obedience. We learned to follow, to accept, to agree, because asking why became inconvenient. It slows down the system. It makes people uncomfortable. It challenges the rules. So we stopped asking. We started living inside patterns we never designed, believing things we never questioned, chasing goals we never chose. We wake up, work, eat, sleep, and somewhere between the days, we lose the fire that once made us human. But here's the truth no one tells you. Every great idea, every act of courage, every revolution of thought began with someone who dared to ask why. Why can't humans fly? Why can't we cure disease? Why can't we break free? Progress didn't start with knowledge. It started with a question. Because the question, why, does something powerful. It wakes up the part of you that's alive. It pulls you out of autopilot and forces you to see. Ask yourself, why am I doing what I'm doing? Why am I chasing this goal? Why am I afraid to change? The answers aren't always comfortable. Sometimes they hurt. Sometimes they break the illusion your life has been built on. But they also open the door to freedom, to meaning, to truth. Because when you stop asking why, you stop growing. You stop being you. Why is the heartbeat of your mind. It's what turns survival into purpose. Without it, you're not really living. You're just continuing. So maybe it's time to start again. Ask why about your job, your habits, your dreams, your fears. Ask it until the noise fades, until you can finally hear your own thoughts again. And when you do, you'll notice something. Your life starts to make sense, not because it's easy, but because it's yours. Why isn't rebellion? It's honesty. It's the mind refusing to be silent. It's the first step toward real change.